thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. He'll hand it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's one run defense.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Ready. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
29 Philly.
Single back. Takes the handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Hard running. With this Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have in his running back position.
Got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cobra.
Quick swipe for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Okay, ready.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a hard running there through a tackle. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Well, they didn't press that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Canes keep the football on the move. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up first and very long.
Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense wraps him up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Important second down play coming up.
Easy.
Hands off to the left. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. But the offensive line, the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Hurricanes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks and gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Ready, go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Black 24. Black 24.
They'll feed the back again. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship. Put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
On the set.
The Cavaliers are in the red zone.
Lasso. Ready.
And first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8
saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. He'll toss it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First-down yardage, they'll spot it at the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half.
Come on, set.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
On the double.
Miami offense is back on the field.
In blue. Get ready.
We get the second half started with the running play. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Okay.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Cricket.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Ready?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
42 spot. Ready.
He's going to hand this off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Ready,
The
ready.
Canes will line up on 1st and 10.
29 filling.
They're going to run it. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Cobra.
There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty.
Okay,
The
ready.
guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's swarmed by the defense.
He's brought down at the 34. Second down.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Low. Set. Ready.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
On the
So it's
set.
3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the road. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On the ready.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense can sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Ready up.
And the Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone.
Here we go.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
Ready.
And now the handoff. Powering through. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Easy.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Ready,
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Green 25.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown. They will claim the second half lead. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that and a great game. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. At the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Ready.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Cavaliers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On 2nd down. Ball fielded off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time winds down here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Virginia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
Virginia, 21, Miami, 17.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Hand off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. Ready.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Come on, set.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On the
The
set.
Cavaliers with 1st and 10 here.
Cobra. Ready.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd getting the light here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to run it with the option. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the 4th quarter, but keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Here comes a handoff. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs for this tight football game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
By the running back.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
3:25.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the result is going to be a safety.
What a job by this defense coming up with this safety with under 2 minutes to go in this game. Now, it's still a one-possession game. Now it comes down to the clock. Can the defense make a stop to see if they can get the football back one more time?
He's going to try to return the punt.
The returner brings it out to the 44. And the Virginia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. They're on the ground trying to run some clock. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Cavaliers come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Press coverage now from the secondary.
Ready to go.
They'll run it here.
The running back carry.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now.
Flip it, flip it.
He'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The Cavaliers will now punt this one away. They kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.